Hello and welcome to Comic Reviews and Acts. Now, this is Iron Man review issue number 4 on the Marvel Now franchise, and let's have a talk because we've not actually talked yet about the whole Marvel Now and where it's going and the views on it. For example, you have the whole. There's a lot of new things about the Spider-Man. Of course, one of the biggest changes. It's no longer Peter Parker, and it's nice. I mean, if you're having opinions or views, pop it in the comments box. See what you like to say. But yeah. But anyway, any views upon the whole Marvel now? How you think it's gone? Any views that what you like, what you dislike? Just pop it in the comment box. But yeah. Anyway, back to the comic. Now this is issue number 4, and let's see what we've got here. We have the artwork on the front, which is looks decent. I mean, I preferred the artwork in the last issue. I did. The cover, I preferred the last cover. But this looks very action-packed, big mech suit. So let's go on to the comic. So it opens up underneath the catacombs in Paris, and it's showing how and there's weird writing on the walls, and there's quite a gruesome opening. So and then after that, it opens up, and Tony's he's gone back a bit in terms of the artwork. I mean, look at that. The artwork on that hand is horrible. But anyway, let's continue on. So the comic opens with Tony being careless and reckless, and Pepper's having a go at him, and there's a nice little moment between him and Pepper. And it goes down to his lab, and he's tracking down one of the other enhanced styles of the extremist virus. And it takes him to Paris, and he's there, and he realizes that there's a lot of them, and he's like, "Oh, this calls for something bigger. It's going to be small." So he puts on the big chunk. It goes in heavy, very similar to like the Hulk Buster thing. So yeah, it's quite a big chunky thing. So goes to Paris, and it skips straight to him being in the catacombs. And another little thing there, how he hates Tolkien, Lord of the Rings reference there. But yeah, he's going through these catacombs underneath in Paris, and he's hacked into the cameras, and he sees that this scared scientist with guns, and he sees these girls, and they start attacking him. It's very creepy because they're covered in scars and demons. Like, these are obviously the extremists and hand styles, but what the hell have they done? And it's actually quite a nasty bit. And there's a bit of fighting going on, and he tries to run away. And the scientist pulls him in, and he says they won't walk past because of the writing on the walls. We've made them into demons. They're superstitious. They're no longer human. That they have no memories of who they are. They're just literally demons. That's all they are. So Tony goes, "You've been horrible," and he destroys the extremists, so they can't create any more, and they start attacking again. So Tony's fighting them, and then he burns the symbols onto the ground, as you can see there, and it stops the girls attacking, and they all go superstitious, and they kneel, they bow, and Tony's very much going, "Oh, this is a mercy killing," and it's horrible because it does actually go uh, one by one, shooting them all, and it explains how 220 seconds, 30 seconds between each shot, how it's horrible, it's strenuous on him. 11 shots, 220 seconds, and it describes how painful it was. And he gets to the final one, and she's not attacking. It looks like she's been there for weeks. So Tony goes, "Fine, fair enough. I'm not going to kill something that seems like it's faulty. I'm not going to do that because it's not dangerous. I'm only going to kill the dangerous." So it goes back to this bar where Tony's there, and he's like, "Oh, it was one of those missions." He was looking at the scotch rack, debating whether to have a drink or not. And it was one of those missions. He thanks Pepper, and there's a nice little moment between Pepper and Tony there. And then it finishes with that girl that he'd saved in a prison, and it turns out she's pregnant. That's where the comic ends. Um, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I reckon the artwork definitely could have still again been better. They've not quite got it there yet. But other than that, yeah, it's good. I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. And I'll see you guys next time.